Let's finish off this week by talking about just this whole idea of whoredom, of prostitution, and how that it is an applicable metaphor for how basically society works. That so often we use people for what we can get out of them. That we and that you've heard the saying probably, love people, use things, not use people and love things. But in America and in our time, there's a lot of loving things and using people, and that there's a kind of prostitution dynamic in so many relationships, and I believe that Jesus came to humanize this whole equation, in that list in the book of Revelation in chapter 18. It says, and slaves and souls of men, or souls of people, that it's treating people as commodities, treating people as something that can be bought and sold, treating people as things that can be used, rather than people as humans. And so you've got, I'm going to go into a coffee shop to write my sermon in just a minute. We've got the baristas at the coffee shop, in San Diego here where I am today. I've got the baristas to be able to treat like people instead of like things, like just piece of machinery. I've got people that I'm going to talk to today, and the people that are the person that's parked next to me, and I'm going to treat them, if I run into them, I'm going to treat them like people. I'm going to look them in the eye. I'm going to value them. And think about how Jesus did this. Jesus was, in his walkabouts, he's constantly treating people that are just part of just normal human machinery as, the machinery of society. He's treating them like people. He's treating the woman at the well, like a person. He's treating the woman who had the issue of blood, who reached out and touched him. He's treating her like a person, like somebody that's valuable, like somebody that's worthwhile. And this is God's perspective toward humanity, that God is continuing and constantly talking about how people are valuable. And so if we want to disengage from the whore of Babylon, from Babylonness, we're going to need to start seeing people as valuable, as beautiful, as different, as unique, and people of all colors and shapes and sizes, that we see them as valued by God and worth dying for by Jesus.